Hi, YouTubeverse. My name is Vanita Fricks, and I am an Assistant Director for Housing and Residence Live, as well as a PhD student in the Interdisciplinary Leadership Studies program here at the University of Central Arkansas. Go Bears! So what I wanted to talk to you all about today is an expertise of mine I think is really important on our college campuses, and that's how to program for students that really makes a difference. So here we program using a wellness wheel that really helps to attack all of those different areas that helps our students be successful during their matriculation here at our university. So one of the components of the wellness wheel is support. So when students come in, they think that, oh, yes, it's going to be the greatest experience ever. They've watched these movies, they have different colleges and think that it's on and popping and they're going to have all of the friends. But they get here and they're like, what is this? I'm not ready. I don't know anyone. So the support component of the wellness wheel, the social support, helps us to get those students engaged. So what we do is icebreakers and team builders across the residence halls to introduce students to one another, find their commonalities, and really help them to get engaged with one another, to find a support system and find their core group that's really going to stick with them as they journey throughout college. We also have a support component that is academic. In that academic component, we talk about study tips and tools that they need to be successful. We'll bring in the Office of Student Success and their peer coaches to talk about people resources that they can use in order to be successful. We talk about the Writing Center. We take our residents to the library to let them see the library, know where it is, know how to find resources. We also show them our online tourist and library resource to really help them learn how to research and find the tools that they need for their different courses. The next part of the wellness wheel is responsible living. We think that is essential because it shows our students what do you need to be successful once you leave the university. It's a whole new world out there. So we talk about what does it mean to live with another person. So our different residents have different lifestyles. And we want to talk about what does it mean to address and have those awkward conversations, to do roommate mediations, to do roommate agreements, to really find our baseline for living. And then we talk about what does it mean to be responsible in finances? So we're living off little teeny tiny coins on our college budget. So how do we grocery shop, pay phone bills, put gas in our cars when we have zero coins? We talk about how to budget and balance that. We also talk about responsible living in the aspect of health. What does it mean to exercise? How do you exercise? Taking them to classes over in our Hyper Fitness Center. We also do different health screenings or telling them the importance of going to the student health center, getting tested if you're sexually active. We also do different things with our students about what it does it really mean to be part of a community and their responsibility to the communities in which they live. Finally, we talk about diversity. Diversity is a component of the wellness wheel where we discuss what does it mean to come from all of these different backgrounds and learn how to be accepting of each other and have civil discourse with one another and learning about different people's cultures and experiences and how that really plays a part in their stories, their individuality. And then we have one more special piece. Can't forget about this one. It's the engagement part. What it means to be a UCA Bear, their identity as a Bear. So that means taking them to different athletic events, taking them to UCA events to really show them how to do it like a big Bear. So those are the different components of our wellness wheel and what we use for our programming efforts. So while we know that these things are cool, we also have different tools that help us guide those programs to include our retention tool, MapWorks, Making Achievement Possible Works, where we can actually sit and look at the survey results that our first year students take to find the different areas where they're struggling and address that via programming. And then we know that sometimes our programs may be lame to our students, maybe we're a little bit older and out of touch. So we have our students do assessments and surveys and evaluations of our programs so they can tell us what they really need. If the activities were boring, if they weren't engaged, if they thought that it was interesting and I want to know a little bit more. So we program according to what we believe the needs are. We program according to what our retention tool says. And we also program according to what the students say that they need. And that's why our programming is important. And that's why programming that matters is even more important on our college campuses. So, if you have any questions about what it means to program, you can like and subscribe for my future postings. Bye!